Hey YouTube, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel if you're back. If you know me, then you know me, and if you don't know me, really quickly, my name is JD Savage. I'm a six-figure affiliate marketer, and what I do here on my channel, at Imperfect Millionaires, that's my business as well as my YouTube channel, I teach people to make money in the affiliate marketing arena, okay? And specifically what I do is I take specific platforms, I vet those platforms, I put time, energy, and effort into those platforms, I go make money with those platforms, then I show you exactly what to do with them and what not to do with them to make money. I'm not here to sell you a course, I'm not here to play guru, I don't want to be a guru. I'm a guy on YouTube who has made money for a long time as an affiliate marketer. I decided to create a YouTube channel and teach people what I know. I'm also a long time, well, almost 30 years now. I've been a mindset coach and a life strategies coach. Specifically what that means is applicable things, not kind of lofty notions that you can't grab a hold of, things that you can put in your life and implement. And so I also do mindset videos surrounding the idea of taking action and doing the things that you need to do. Okay, so if you want to learn more about that, there are specific series here that outline specific platforms. This one is multiple income funnel. This one is HBA. I'm not going to talk any more about that. If you want to learn more about that, jump into one of these and they will show you step by step what to do to actually make money as an affiliate marketer. But what I'm here to talk about today is I created several videos recently about, the consistency and about what you need to do. And overwhelmingly, the feedback that I got is, okay, I understand what I need to do. I understand why I need to do that. I understand that it's important, right? And I understand that people oftentimes know what to do and they just don't do it for whatever reason, right? Whatever is in their way, there's something making them feel like they can't do it. So I'm going to go over that here. What we're going to talk about is how to really authenticity, but how to create content that feels authentic to yourself. Because a lot of the things that I'm hearing, and perhaps you can relate to this, and I guess I should mention, I always forget to the end of the video, right? What a bad YouTuber. If you like this kind of content, like this video, subscribe to the channel and tick the bell icon so that you're notified of any future content, because I produce content pretty much every day. It's a Saturday and I'm putting this video out. So pretty much every day. I miss a day here and there, but not very often. So I'm going to go over kind of a list of what people shared with me, because I had a lot of feedback on some of these videos, right? About them knowing it, but they just don't seem to be able to be consistent and do it. So some of the things are, well, number one, I would say, who wants to hear from me? What do I have to say? I haven't accomplished anything yet. I just started. I'm brand new. I completely understand that. And I'm going to share with you some specific things. So don't walk away. If this is something on your mind, watch the rest of this video, because I'm going to share with you exactly what I think about that and exactly how to address that. Okay. So that's number one is, well, who wants to hear from me? How do I generate content without lying, without feeling like I'm not telling the truth? Right. The next thing is just people in general have a kind of a fear of getting in front of the camera. Okay. So I'll address that right now. The best thing to do with that, guys, is to turn your phone around on yourself and just start talking and just get comfortable with it, right? You're going to critique yourself. You're going to criticize yourself. That's normal. Look, jump on, and this is a solution for a lot of these problems. Jump on YouTube, jump on TikTok, jump on different Facebook reels, and just kind of go through and look at people that you admire. I seriously doubt there are people that are presenting, very expensive sports cars or money guns and shooting money in the air and all that kind of stuff, right? I think a lot of people have that impression that that's what they need to do. I guess if that's what you want to do, cool. It's definitely not my version of style, and I don't think it's a lot of people. Nobody that wants to watch this channel at least is going to be drawn to something like that. But the thing about that kind of thing is people say, well, proof. Well, proof can be rented, guys, right? Like people come on and they're like, oh, look at this check and look at that check. And come on. I mean, do we really believe that? I don't, for sure. I'm like immediately turned off. I'm like, next. I don't want to hear it, right? I want to hear applicable things that I can take action on and actually create the results that I want in my life. And that's what I try to bring you. So I would say, take a look. Now, am I saying be those people? There's been some confusion on some of the things that I've said in the past. Absolutely not. I do not recommend that you try to be anybody. I'm saying that you can take inspiration from that. You can learn from that, right? And just bring it out, practice. Like if you guys want to send me videos, I'm totally cool with that, right? I'm happy to go over it with you. But bottom line is you got to turn on the camera and you got to start talking to it if you want to generate content, unless you're going to make faceless content, right? Which we've talked about that. So I'm not going to go into that here. But that's one of the biggest things is people face, they say, well, I know what to do. I just don't really feel comfortable doing it. And they keep putting it off and they keep putting it off and they keep putting it off. Okay. And one of the other things is that I'm running into is people are in a hurry, right? I probably should have said that first, but you have to set up your platforms. You need to set up your email autoresponders. You need to set up all those things that I go over in the series, because it's got to happen that way. I mean, if you don't have a platform, then you don't have anything to build on. Okay. Not that you can't be creating content at the same time, because you certainly can, but all of those things need to be set up, right? So moving forward with that, when you really take a look at what it is that is stopping people, it's this concept that they have in their mind. And I don't remember who said it, but I heard a saying that goes along these lines, that you're having a hard time becoming what you want to be because you're so stuck on who you've been, right? Something along those lines. And that's, I probably butchered it, but you get the point, right? That we're so accustomed to hanging on to the old that it's hard to move on to the new. Okay. And so you really have to take a look at that. That look, if I'm going to do something new, it's going to be uncomfortable. It's going to make me feel like I'm out of sorts. It's going to make me maybe a little bit insecure. I'm not trying to put words in your mouth, but whatever those emotions are that you're experiencing, I believe they kind of all boil back to that, right? So it's normal. It's normal. And I get questions all the time. So I'm going to address that here for you guys that, well, hey, I've set up my thing and I've been sending emails out for a week and I haven't really made much content yet, a little bit. Guys, this is a little off topic, but emails, or MLGS specifically, it's a tool. It's not the be all end all. You want to create content and you want to send out your emails and you want to have your system set up. All of that is normal, right? And I'm going to share this with you guys. I don't know if I've said this anywhere else, but I went for, it was close to a year actually. But back then, there was no teachers and coaches and people weren't sharing information. And it was like everything was a secret. And the people that did share the information, it was like partial information. They didn't really tell you everything. And I went almost a year without creating a dime. I can tell you that sucked. And you don't need to do the same thing. But guess what? It was just consistency that won. That's all. It was just consistency, right? And it was done differently than it's done now. Okay. So I wasn't doing the same things and it wasn't all about what I'm doing now, but it was a long time, before I generated a nickel as an affiliate marketer. And I can tell you, there's a lot of times I wanted to give up. And so for those of you that have been through other things and you've done other things and you've tried other things and you're like, well, I've been doing this I talk to people all the time that have spent so much money in affiliate marketing attempting to create money, and they haven't, because what they fail to do is all of the things that I'm outlining on these videos, right? Create an audience and find your voice. So let's talk about that specifically, finding your voice. Look, it's your voice. It's in you. But a lot of times people are hesitant to let that be. I literally talk to people every single day that have an amazing life, that have had an amazing life story. And I don't mean amazing life like, they're out rescuing orphans out of a burning building or, something along those lines. I mean that, look, they've put in the time, energy, effort. They've worked hard their whole lives. They love their kids. They love their family. They want better for their kids and for themselves, and they deserve it. They deserve it. But they feel undeserving because they don't feel like their story warrants anybody wanting to listen. So this is really what I'm here to talk about. The main focus of this is, guys, that's not true. Okay? It's not true. So my material might appeal to somebody else, but your material, there's a lady that, well, my daughter for one, but there's another lady that is, she's a stay-at-home mom. She goes, well, who wants to hear about me? I said, well, I would think that moms who have kids, that whether they're stay-at-home or whether they're trying to go to work, come home, pick up the kids at a certain time, get dinner done, and they feel like they're on that, never-ending wheel where they just can't get off, because by the time they're done with the kids and the kids are in bed, they've got just a little bit of time to themselves. Find ways to help them, right? Back to that again. There's a problem, find a solution. So here's what I believe makes people feel inauthentic when they present something, right? And feeling inauthentic and staring at a camera and trying to pretend like you're telling the truth, I don't recommend it. Just be honest, right? Just be honest. So here's my point. People frequently say, well, I'm and they use those words too, I'm just a stay-at-home mom, or I work in a factory, or I've had police officers tell me this. I've had scientists tell me this. I'm just a scientist. My life's boring. Look, take what you do and who you are and explain your story, not too personally where it's too in-depth and it makes you feel uncomfortable, but give people reasons why you're doing what you're doing. Okay. That's one. Two is, you don't need to go out and tell the world. Here's what I want you guys to do. And I've said this before, but I'm going to explain it thoroughly, I hope, here, where everybody really gets it. Assume the authority, right? Don't go out and play up what you consider to be your weak points, right? I'm not saying lie in any stretch of the imagination. I'm saying don't talk about that. So here's what I mean. People say, well, affiliate marketing, I don't have anything to report yet. I don't have any success yet. I've been doing this a week. How can I start creating content? Pretty simply. Look up information about statistics of affiliate marketing. Look at if it's HBA, if it's multiple income funnel, look at what that's done to change other people's lives. Look at what affiliate marketing as a whole has done to change other people's lives. Talk about how it levels the playing field. It doesn't matter what degrees you have. It's an equal opportunity here. You have the same opportunity that anybody else does to create content on these free platforms and create what you want. Does that make sense? You see where I'm going with this? It's not about you showing a Ferrari in the background or stacks of money. It's about your authenticity and your purpose. So it really kind of comes back to that. And I'm going to ask again, what are you doing it for? Right? What are you doing it for? To make money, I got that. But what excites you, beyond the money? Beyond the money, what excites you? There's an old saying that goes, how does it go exactly? Oh, do what you love, the money will follow, right? That's true to some extent. It's not true with everything. Like, I mean, if you love, shoveling crap, it's probably not going to make you a whole lot of money, probably ever. I don't know why you love that, but if you did, right, that isn't probably going to go anywhere. So you do need to put yourself in an arena where there's not a ceiling on your income, right? So whether that's, obviously athletes don't have much cap, salespeople, there's a lot of places you can go. But in affiliate marketing, there is no limit to what you can earn. If you want an extra $500 a month, awesome, do it. If you want an extra 5,000, 50,000, you can do it. There is no limit. What tends to stop people is they never actually get started. So that's the reason I'm making this video. I want to share with you exactly what you can do to get started as a new affiliate without feeling that feeling of, oh, I'm kind of lying. You don't need to. You don't need to at all. Value videos, right? Value videos. So look around, take inspiration from other people. And this is something that I got to hammer on here because people are fearful of that. They're like, well, I saw this great video, but I don't want them to feel like I'm copying them. Then don't copy them. The idea that same idea is probably on 100 videos, if not more. But what you do is you take that and then you give your interpretation of it, right? So value-added videos, business tips, all those types of things. What are you really trying to establish with an audience? Honestly, right? You're trying to establish yourself as the person that is familiar with that topic, right? So you're the authority on that topic. So here's what you need to do. You need to become the authority on that topic. Don't pretend to be the authority on that topic. And I don't mean you're going to be an authority tomorrow. What I'm saying is if you see something about that, a business tip, for example, that makes sense to you, turn around and put it in your words and share it. Content, guys. Content, content, content. There is no limit to the volume of content you can create in and around affiliate marketing, or anything for that matter, I guess. But affiliate marketing is wide open, right? Because like this, what we're talking about right here. You don't see this very often on very many channels. What they're talking about is affiliate marketing. Just go get them, just go get them, just go get them, just go get them. I understand that. But I also come from a history where mindset is a big part of my life. And it's been just something that I focused on since I was very young because it's important. Because without it, you don't do any of those things. You can know what to do, but not doing it doesn't get you the result, does it? Pretty obvious. So I guess that's what I'm trying to say here. And I'm trying to communicate here as openly and honestly as I possibly can. We all have insecurities. We all have that feeling that, well, who's going to want to hear me? I understand. And you're right. Not everybody's going to want to hear you. Not everybody's going to resonate with you. But here's what I can promise you. If you don't put out the content with your voice, the way you communicate, you're never going to find the people that do because they're out there. And you can help them. You can help them, right? Some people are going to see this video like, that guy, I don't care for him. He's whatever. And I genuinely don't care. That's okay, right? Everybody's got their opinion and everybody's got their take on it. But that being said, what you have to do is be willing to put yourself out there and at least take the risk. Will you get some criticism? Yeah, you're going to get some criticism. My computer just shut down there. I just realized you're going to get some criticism, but that's okay. It's all part of it. So I encourage you to engage. I encourage you to look around for inspiration. And I guess the last thing I want to say here is don't be in such a hurry, guys. I want you to view this as a long-term piece because can it go faster? It can. Assuming you walked through the door knowing exactly what to do, exactly when to do it, and that you're going to do it consistently all the time. The probability of that happening is pretty low because we're all human, right? We're all human. It's probably going to take you some time, A, to get everything set up properly, B, to be comfortable to turn on the camera and just start talking to it like this, knowing that some people aren't going to really like it and knowing that some people are going to really resonate with it, right? That's why it just doesn't happen overnight. No matter what anybody says, it does not happen overnight. So I'm not encouraging you by any stretch of the imagination to pretend to be somebody else, to pretend to be something you're not. I'm saying actually start doing the homework. Go seek the inspiration. You're allowed to have an opinion on a topic that you don't know that much about, aren't you? Like look it up. See what it is. Like you find a business tip, you like it, it makes you feel something. Share that, right? Just share that. Just say, hey, today this is my opinion on this, and this is why I see this, and this is why I think it matters to you. If you like this kind of content, like this profile and follow for more videos like this, whatever it is you want to say, but you need to get out there, okay? This is the biggest hurdle for most people. They see things like, okay, well, I'm comfortable sending emails, but I don't know about turning that camera on. Guys, I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. I completely understand, okay? But you're going to need to push through that. You got to push through that, all right? So I guess I'll end that there. Like I said, if you like this kind of content, drop me a like on it. If you think it sucked, tell me it sucked. But do me a favor. Have an opinion. I'll see you in the next one.